Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
To do this necessarily, but it may be the option here for the scaling aspects of it.
Yeah, picking for the team fight, not necessarily picking for the Silas in particular. Of course, you do have a fair bit of control in the early game as he gets over the wall with his own Q dash. As Showmaker now could be in trouble. Fiesta coming on in. We'll need to get a few of these auto attacks down as the minions do some work, but not enough. And Fiesta gets a solo kill first blood
on Showmaker.
In mid lane.
On Showmaker. As first Drake spawns, because remember last time we saw Canyon with the vision control he had in the threat. Oh, never mind.
Oh dear, Bubble is going to connect there onto Vital. He has to flash, and Deft immediately flashes after, and there's the revenge from game number one as now Peter is able to float away. But that is a very...
Are going to play this game at because they're going to have this late game Zeri condition. They're going to have some Azir power later on in this game too. So this is actually pretty huge that this goes away for free.
And it's not going to be a lot better this time, which is a little bit sad as Tidal Wave is going to come through, catches Vital, and that means that it's another very dead Zeri.
No flash, just for a few more seconds. Last time Def got the 2v2 kill, there wasn't seen, so they just fortunately get a little bit caught out.
Yep, Chains are going to come through here as Canyon going to deliver some much-needed money over to Showmaker. As Emperor's Divide is going to push Shelly back. Okay, let's see whether Fiesta can actually stop this charge from happening. There we go. There's the cease and desist. Emperor's Divide coming through from Showmaker, though, means that Sylvie takes so much damage. However, it's Canyon that goes down. And yes, they get the charge.
There's no punish.
They're having their cake, eating it too, cloning the cake, and then having another cake and eating that cake also, you know? Like, all of the things. As they'll take this out of turret in the mid lane. And Fiesta, not a whole lot he can do, but he does still have his crown available.
He gets his Rod of Ages online. He's halfway there, but doesn't need it, and now they're actually going to have the Lucian gank.
Yeah, here's the Lucian gank, and the ult's going to be stolen there to create as much space as possible. Dundun trying to fight it out, but he's just not going to be able to do it here. 1v1 with the Lucian, might actually be successful. He flashes, and there's the culling just to confirm it, but Dundun made it a little bit closer than it would have otherwise been. Nongshim, on the other side of the map, will be able to push down this outer turret in the bottom lane. So there's at least that for the squad as they set up for a potential Drake, their second of the game.
Yeah, it's not no summoner
with Flash.
The classic like kind of Chovy side lane Azir build where you go Crown for safety and then you go for the Nashor's Tooth and you're hoping that that extra attack speed from the Nashor's Tooth and that speed that you can side lane as much in this game state. It's about Fiora and a 1-4.
Well, he is going to dive on in here, looks for the Emperor's Divide, finds it onto two. Sylvie, cease and desist into the backline, but I have a feeling he might need to take his own advice here as Deft is going to help lock down that kill. Vital getting some autos in, but that is just a dead jungler, and there is just no way out beautifully. And just everything's almost got excited that he might be taken down. Wasn't to be the case, as Dundun just soaking damage over and over again here towards this bottom side. If at first you don't succeed, ebb and flow. Ebb and going to pick up the kill. Oh dear. Like, all right, let's leave that because the vision's there now. Let's go take the thing with slightly less vision on it, and they are going to be able to do so. So the Drake going to be secured here by Canyon. Back is now being completed. Infinity Edge done for Deft. And so now fighting around this Baron is going to be a whole lot more comfortable. Plus, they're going to be aware of everything. This time, Nongshim will be able to at least take down the vision on the Baron, but they're going to start it up. Canyon over here. It's going to be 100% face up, 50-50. But Fiesta has the ability to Emperor's Divide. Can he get the piggy out of the pit? Is going to be the question. The Glacial Prison comes forward. In goes Showmaker to find it. Emperor's Divide into 4 members. The secure of the Baron as well. Emperor's Divide from Fiesta is okay, but it's just nowhere near enough. And Showmaker sacrifices himself for the good of the colony. Fiesta's going to be taken down. Deft doesn't even need the double tap to make that one happen. And it's a triple kill for Canna in the end.
Yeah, this is basically game over now. There's not much you can do. Even a kill on a Canyon here is fairly insignificant. Removing a Baron buff would be nice.
Well, Deft is just going to come on forward and help Canyon take down Dundun.
Would have been
nice. It's going to happen. As Canna, back on his solo mission here. Look at this damage.
He's got
the hull breaker. Yeah,
he's got a hull breaker now.
I didn't know that turrets were just upended boats because apparently he's breaking the hulls of turrets, and I didn't know they had hulls.
Yeah, It's also just Fiora being...
They absolutely are. Essence Reaver is now completed, as Deft is just going to build as many things as he can to do more damage. Doesn't need anything that's going to offer him any survivability if he's going to be playing the way that he is right now. Nongshim circling the drain is kind of how it feels at this point in time. This turret going to be under fire. Fiesta, crown going to be broken. And Showmaker lying in wait, looking for that opportunity to hijack whatever he wants as he dives on forward. There's Fiesta dead, as Peter finds himself without anyone to attach to. Vital's going to come on over, so he does at least find a host, but it's just not going to quite be enough here as Canna fighting against Dundun and the rest of Nongshim. And Showmaker tries to hit Canna with a Chain Lash. An interesting maneuver that you could make, as Inhibitor going to be ignored here as Dplus Kia look to just win the game by the looks of things.
Yep, just letting these minions come through now to be the front line. And I mean, every time Kana touches these turrets, they the red part disappears. Watch this.
Oh my goodness, just lunging them down over and over. Canyon standing in that front line. Vital does throw down the ultimate. Let's see whether they can get themselves a kill, as Canna going down very, very low and is going to be secured. But Dplus Kia, they can just shoot the Nexus if they would like to. They instead decide to back away. Kellen could be in trouble. Prowling projectile is good. Double kill for the Zeri.
Yes,
We may need some certification here, Wolf, as Showmaker is going to have to give himself up. He goes golden in the nick of time as Fiesta doesn't quite find the angle that he was looking for. That's another kill for Vital. And so they have a naked Nexus, but they may have a small amount of hope.
It's a naked Nexus against a Fiora who has TP coming back online. I think this game might end soon.
Yeah, Emperor's Divide's going to come through. The stopwatch going to come down as well, but that's not going to do anything. So Deft locks up the kill onto the Azir. Thought the Emperor's Divide might have been enough to keep him alive, but it wasn't.
Kana has here and dies.
Yeah, this was a little bit of a shame. I believe that's Ocean Soul in the picture-in-picture. Canna there as well, having a great performance, but the bottom lane lags behind. This time around, it's Showmaker that's having a rough time, right? He was focused by Nongshim, but that doesn't matter either, because that allows Deft and Kellen to find those advantages, and they're the ones that now have almost an insurmountable lead.
The Silas in this game has just been, like I said, utility. He's an Azir ult, and he's a body.
Yeah.
It almost feels like Dplus Kiev won a 4v5 game and all Vital.
Oh dear, Vital going to get caught out of position. He does manage to dash, so doesn't get caught by the Emperor's Divide as Canna looking for that flank angle. He's dashing towards the Nexus and they have to stop him because he can just win the game by himself. Showmaker going to go golden. Emperor's Divide doesn't find the value that they're looking for here. As Deft, I don't know what that was, but the game's over and Dplus Kia win.
Another 2-0 here for Dplus Kia. We saw